Hello everyone and welcome back to the farm. We are finally getting into our wheat. It is the third week of July, a week later than we wanted to. Weather wouldn't cooperate with us, but now we are moving in and are starting wheat. If you noticed, we do have a different truck and a lowboy here. We are actually getting some help on our wheat harvest. The local Midwest dealership has a farm rescue combine and they just recently got it, and they're going to be helping out this fall with a lot of corn and beans in our local areas, and they wanted to try it out and they knew I had the wheat, so I accepted that offer, and they're currently going to help us out, which is going to be great because the bean head that they got is, I swear, I think it's 30 feet. I can't remember exactly, but they just hauled it down this morning here, and it's going to help out a lot because what we have for a head on it, it'd take us a while. I mean, it's 45 acres of wheat that we got to harvest, so it would take us quite a while with one combine anyway, so it's going to work out. But right now I'm just getting everything down here and ready to go. Should be starting the combine. It should be everything by 9 o'clock, I would think. So about half hour, we should be ready to roll. But there it is, and it's a beauty. It got the American flag on it. Yeah, that head is massive. That's going to help out a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna go up get the truck too, because we're gonna park the truck down here. I can at least get the truck in this hayfield here, turn around, and be able to move around with that. And then I'm gonna get my combine down here. And with this here, we are going right to basically the finance. We're gonna be getting paid pretty much right away, I would say, almost. We're not storing any wheat. The only thing that we store on the farm is beans and corn. So the plan is, as soon as it gets in this truck trailer, we're going to be hauling it and selling it. So there's our brown bales there from first crop. Corn's looking good, coming up pretty good. All right, I'm gonna turn this bad boy around. And we should be able to, just like that. Perfect. Now we get the joys of running our smaller combine. Come on. There we go. I'll have to take the pickup and get my bean head down there as well. Try not to run any corn over. Alrighty, so I think what we're gonna do, because we want some of this straw we want to keep for our bales. So being this is such a big field, you know, 45 acres, I think we're going to kind of cut it like a square piece out, and that'll be just for our bales. It's going to be a little weird, but I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to come in here and then basically cut across and then come back. So I want it closer to the entrance of the field here so we can get that going. Oops, I get to... There we go. Oop. Want you on. Go on. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna come across such a big field, and then I'm gonna cut back. Said it's gonna be messed up, but at the same time, it will work. And then the guy that's gonna be running Farm Rescue Combine, should be here soon. I was gonna start at 9, I told him, so I'm a little early. Okay, now I'm gonna cut back towards the woods here. And like I said, this is gonna be a mess. But the guy with the bigger combine, he's gonna do the headland pass on most of the fields. And I'm just gonna dig out this square here that I want for my bales. And yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, thank God. I don't have to follow anything with the wheat. You can just kind of go to town with it. Raise the header a little bit as you catch some ground here. Then we'll come up to here. Then we'll this way. Alright, we are about full with our first load of wheat here in the combine. We're just doing the square piece in the corner of the field here, and then we're doing that so we can get the straw for our round bales. After that, we are going to disable that so we don't have the straw coming out the back. It'll just be thrown around a lot better than it is now. So just kind of going around and doing the square piece. We're about full though, and I'm going to be full on the wrong end, but I'll back out a little bit so I'm not running over any wheat. But yeah, this is a 45 acre piece, so plenty of wheat here. We are going to end up planting back into it. Some of it, not all of it. This is going to be a split field next year. We're going to have corn and wheat down in here. Oop. And I had the cruise control set, so I went forward a little bit. All right, I'm going to back this up. I'm going to take the auger out. I'm going to go get the 8310 and unload. Right, we got that piece done. So now we're going to disable so we don't get our straw out the back. There we go. And we are going to unload into the chaser bin there, just because I believe this will fill it. I think it was, or be close to being filled with this here. There we go. Moving along pretty good. Once we fill this, we'll unload that into the truck and then see where we're at, and then I'll probably take that to town so we can see what we're going to average per load and see how much money we're going to make just off this 45 acres. It's gonna be close. And we made it. Let's see where we're at in the tractor here. Yeah, so we'll go unload that quick. We'll leave the combine there. Then we'll have to get out here sometime here and rake this up so we can till this up and plant at least 10 acres of it in wheat again, and then the rest we'll save that for corn. Yay. Wrong side. Oh, that's perfect. That's gonna work out real good. One more load and that'll fill the back, and then we're gonna take that to town. So we're gonna go get that filled and then right back. All right, we got our first load of wheat heading over here, and we're gonna see what we get. Hoping for a decent amount that could potentially buy us a bigger tractor and some more cows. But we will see. I mean, it's not going to take that long to harvest that wheat with that farm rescue combine. That header on that thing is huge, so it's going to be nice. But I'm thinking 4, maybe 5 loads will be taken in based on what our yield is experiencing right now. But I could be off a little bit on that. But we shall see. And they are paying a little bit low right now for wheat, being it is harvest season for it, so they are paying a little bit lower for that. Well, let's see what we get here. You can't see it coming out, but it is coming out. 24,000, so we're about... It's pretty good. Yeah, about 24,000 per hopper there. So that's pretty good. We will definitely take that. And if we do another 4, maybe 5 loads, we're gonna be sitting pretty good. All right, we're gonna get to harvested, and we'll get some time lapse going. We'll catch you guys at the end of the wheat harvest. right, we are rolling in with the last load of wheat at 1,600 bushel per load. This will be our 4th load coming in, which I think is kind of what I was figuring. And honestly, it didn't take us whole long. It's almost 7 o'clock now, 6:42. I actually thought the wheat harvest would take a little bit longer with that other combine that come down. That definitely helped. I mean, that had to have been at least a 50-foot header, and it didn't take long. So that was always nice. So we have a total of 208,000 in the bank now, which we're going to look at maybe a few different options. We have to remember that we have to have some for our fertilizer, you know, our herbicide and stuff like that. We get that usually custom sprayed, so that cost, some of that will be for next year. But other than that, we're going to have to figure something out, maybe equipment wise. We were looking at getting a bigger tractor, another over 200 horse tractor. So that is a potential. Or we're looking at maybe trading in this Kenworth and getting something a little bit better, maybe getting a 53-foot upper bottom trailer. There's a few options that we have that we're going to be looking at. And other than that, we are going to wrap up this here, and I appreciate you guys for watching.